Currently, there are two main reasons that someone would be tested for the coronavirus. They are showing symptoms or they have been exposed to someone who has the virus. Dr. David Ansardi, chair of the Department of Natural Sciences at the Decatur campus of Calhoun, joins us now. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. What makes this virus novel or unlike anything we've seen so far?
Well, this virus is actually part of a family. So when we hear the term coronavirus, the coronaviruses are a pretty big family of viruses that infect humans and other types of animals. You know, we've all heard about the bats who can be infected with coronaviruses. And so you hear different numbers about the types of coronaviruses that already infect humans. There are about 4 strains of coronavirus that kind of circulate through the human population and cause a pretty mild disease. You would just think you had a common cold if you were infected by one of them. But then every once in a while you have one of these coronavirus cousins that comes out of another type of animal. In this case, it looks like it probably was a bat, and it mutates and it starts infecting humans, and now it has these capabilities of causing a much more severe type of illness. And the human population has never seen this particular strain before. It's brand new to us, so we don't have any type of immunity. And also this particular COVID-19 version of coronavirus infects cells very down deep in the lungs in the little tiny air sacs where we exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide with the blood. So very critical little areas in the lungs, and the virus goes in there and actually goes inside and hijacks some of the cells down those little tiny air sacs. And then your immune system goes haywire trying to fight it.
We've heard a lot of theories and speculations that possibly this was created in a lab versus something that came from a bat. What does your background tell you?
Well, I'm going to go by what the experts say. So the people who study coronaviruses intensively, who are very familiar with the genetic blueprints of all of the different types of coronaviruses out there, flat out tell us right now that it does not look like to them as though this is a laboratory-created virus. It absolutely looks like a virus that naturally mutated its genetic blueprints and moved from one animal species potentially to another and then possibly into humans. So there really is no evidence right now, in spite of some of the things that get circulated around on social media.
They say to flatten the curve that everyone needs access to the testing. Is that realistic?
Well, I think, as time keeps moving forward, and I wish we were already there, but yes, as we get to the point where we can produce more and more and more of these tests and be more aggressive about getting people tested, and the tests can go from nasal swab in a person, you get this thing jabbed up down your nose, to take a sample, to actually running that test and getting the results. As we get that down to just a matter of hours instead of, in some cases, days, and ramp up the number of tests that are available, the number of places that can run these tests. Yes, absolutely. I think that's going to be critical for helping us live with this virus in the coming months or year and a half until we do have effective drug treatments and or a vaccine.
Describe the role antibodies could play in recovery of the coronavirus.
If you become infected with this virus, your immune system reacts to it, and your immune system produces these weapons called antibodies. And antibody weapons are tools that are used by your immune system to latch on things that are foreign to the body and help your body clear those out. So if you have become infected with the COVID-19 virus, you should produce these antibodies, and those antibodies should be detectable. And that's the other type of test that's being developed.
Doctor, thank you so much for your time tonight.
Thank you.